Hi there, my name is Fleur. Welcome to Cooking with Fleur. And today we will be making almond cookies. For our almond cookies, these are our ingredients. We will need some all-purpose plain flour, some butter, baking powder, some eggs, almond essence, hence the almond cookies, but if you don't like that, you can use an orange essence, you can use a vanilla extract, even coffee extract, whatever you like. But today we are using the almond essence. So, for our recipe, you will need some basic equipment or tools. So we are going to be using a basic kitchen scale, and if you don't have one, you can use measuring cups. The recipe calls for both. We need a sieve, we need a wooden spoon, a rolling pin, a large mixing bowl. Then thereafter for our icing, we need icing sugar, we need a lemon, and we need a bunch of sprinkles to decorate. Also we will be using again an egg for the icing sugar. Then we need our baking trays, and we need some beautiful cookie cutters. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm here today with my daughter Emily.
Hi!
Right, so Emily has got the same utensils as I do. So let's start. First of all, we need 170 grams of flour. So Emily, you will be taking this bowl. Now you press the scale on, and you're going to put in, you're going to weigh it down to 170 grams of flour. Now, this is yours. So now I'm not going to use this scale. I am going to take exactly 1 cup. And believe it or not, and to prove it to you, I'll put this on the scale. We have 170 grams of flour. Right, so 1 cup equals 170 grams of flour. So we've got that in our bowl. Now we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So there's our teaspoon. I'm going to put mine in there. You're going to put yours in there. There we go. Right. The next thing, we need to each have 110 grams of butter. Now I've weighed this off already. So there's your butter, here's my butter. So it's been softened, it's been out of the fridge for a good hour, so it's nice and soft. So what I want you to do is just make little blocks and put it all the way in your flour. If you are about 10 or 12 years old and you are wanting to make these cookies and you have some younger brothers or sisters, then you make sure that you are in charge as the older sibling, and you have to delegate, you have to tell them what to do. Right, so now we've put the butter in. Okay, now give our hands another quick wash. Remember, boys and girls, we've already washed our hands before we started this entire process. Really important to be hygienic and clean in the kitchen. Right, so before we even started this, you wash your hands, then you start with this process. Now we washed our hands again because we were all with sticky butter. So now we have in here our flour, our baking powder, and our butter. So now we are going to add some almond essence. Right, so you've got a little cap. So you just put some in the cap, make it full, and put that in your recipe. Right, you can put that away. Now, Emily, if you put this back on 0, you can add 100 grams of sugar. Make sure that the scale is on 0, guys, otherwise it's not going to work. So don't put too much, now go very slowly. Okay. And that last little bit. Last little bit. There we go, perfect. So there's your 100 grams of sugar. I'm going to do the same. I am going to put a half a cup of sugar. Also equals about 100 grams. So now what we have is a mixture which has got everything in it except for an egg. But firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to rub this mixture in between our fingers like that, all of it together to make like big fat breadcrumbs. Okay, so you can rub it like that. You can just knead it like that a little bit. It must all be incorporated. So we've got some breadcrumbs going there. Okay, you can squeeze it a little bit. Don't overwork it at this stage. Don't spend a long time doing this, okay? This is now good enough. Yes, yours looks very good too. So now we take our egg. We take our small bowl and we are going to crack an egg in the small bowl. Here you go, crack your egg. Very good. We do this to make sure that the egg isn't off and that there's no extra eggshell in there. So now you put that straight into there. Okay, I'm gonna crack my egg now. Why does this egg not want to crack?
No.
Okay, somebody pranked me, guys. This is not a real egg. I think this is a rubber egg. Yes, okay. Thank you, Sebastian. Let's try this one. There we go. Now that goes in there. Now, guys, we're going to knead this. Try and use just one hand, or you can use two hands if you want. It's going to get very sticky. Knead it into a dough. This should not take a long time at all. It just gets very sticky. And this is why using one hand works better than two. Okay. Is it all mixed together or not yet?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's just getting stuck to my fingers.
Okay, so now, let's save this for later. My one is all ready. See? Just do that. And that's all we want to do. We don't want to knead it any more than that. You can do it.
Look at it. It still looks like that.
So you must knead a little bit more. Okay guys, so now we're going to wrap this in some cling wrap. There we go, just like that. Like that. One more time over. Cut, 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 cut. Don't overwork it, like I said. Wrap yours in some cling wrap. Look, that's all we need to do, just like that. Nice little parcel. Flatten it out a little bit. And there we go, well done. That's enough, don't overwork it. Don't play with it too much. Okay guys, so now these are gonna go into the fridge. They're absolutely perfect. They need to sit there for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we will come back. We will roll them out, and that's when we start shaping our cookies. In the meantime, whilst you are waiting for these 15 minutes, you will see added to our post we have got some activities. We have our recipe, which is added, which will allow your mom or your dad or an adult to get all the ingredients ready for you ahead of time. Added to that, we have just a template that says My Own Recipe Book. You can put your name in there and you can decorate it. We also have an extra one which has already got a picture on it. This is one that Emily did. So you can actually decorate your recipe book just like this. And what I suggest is not to use ribbons like this, but is just to get a plain flip file like this, so that you can upload every single recipe and activity and put them in your flip file. Okay, so right now what you can do after putting this in the fridge, you can start decorating your recipe book. And if you're not keen on that, then join us for a little game with Smarties. Okay, boys and girls, so we are going to play Minute to Win It with Smarties. So you can see these Smarties are all mixed up over here. We have 7 Smarties of each color. There are 8 glasses. Okay, so I've got 1 minute. I have to put my one hand behind my back. I have 1 minute to pick up one Smartie with my one hand and put them each in the relevant glass so as to group all the colors. All right, let's begin.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. yellow, yellow.
Seconds.
Ooh.
Halfway.
Wow, this is taking a lot of concentration, guys.
20 seconds.
15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yay!
Yes! With 4 seconds left.
Now it's Emily's turn. Let the game begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, Emily, go, Emily, go, go. Oh, this is good going, this is good going. She might even beat me. I'm on 4 seconds. You have to beat me for my 4 seconds. And we are on halfway. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Go, Emily, go, Emily. Be quick, quick, quick. Go, 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 go. Go. Ooh, we are on 15 seconds. Go, 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 go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you just fell off. You're so close.
Doesn't matter. Have fun.
So this has been about 15 minutes now. So are you ready to start rolling cookie dough? Let's go. Okay guys, so before we start rolling our cookies and cutting them into lovely shapes, we are going to preheat our oven to 170 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now this has been resting for 15 minutes. I hope you've all colored in some of your cookbook recipe cover. What we're going to do here now, this is where we use a sieve. You can scatter it, but this is the easiest to do. Now we take our rolling pins. So it goes there. Now it's clever to use a little bit of your flour and you just rub it over your rolling so that it doesn't stick to the top. Now this has been resting in the fridge, so it's got quite cold, so you use a little bit of strength. Okay, now we want to roll it out. Now we want to turn it over. You need some more flour, yeah. You can just sprinkle some on there too. Okay, so I want to gently roll it to about a centimeter thickness. Okay, there we are. You must roll it evenly. You can use my one. I see yours is not working so nicely, but look here, you must make it even. Okay. So not thicker on the one side, that's too thin. So if it's too thin like this, you're going to get very thin cookies. Let's just fold it over again. Okay, not a problem. We just shape it again and we just roll it again. Let me just get a bit more flour for you there. Now roll it to about this thickness. There we go, that's perfect. Now we have cookie cutters. So let's go make some cookies. So before we do this, we're going to take our baking sheet. Yes, there's one. There's a few of them. I'm going to just take some oil. You can use butter, you can use a spray and cook. I happen to have some oil here. As long as your baking tray is greased, that is the most important thing. Otherwise your cookies are going to stick to the baking tray, and then that is going to prevent them from taking them off the baking tray. So that's one done. We can do another one just now. So there you go. And then this is the easiest way of doing it. You just gently press them out like that. Okay, with 2 fingers. Very good. Let's do the next one. See how it just sits in there? Just gently press it out. Right, now we are going to put these cookies in the oven. They will go for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Fleur.
So I've just been washing my hands. Remember, this is really important, washing your hands. Right now we are going to make some icing. Now this is why we have our mugs. We are going to separate an egg white from an egg yolk, right? So you're going to take an egg, you're going to take an egg, I'm going to take an egg. Okay, so we got 2 eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just crack it lightly like that and let the white go into my cup like that. And I can just do like that. The yolk goes in here. Your turn.
Seriously? You brought this thing back?
All right, now just be very careful that you don't crack the whole egg in there. That's good. Okay. Okay, this we can put away, we can make something with it tomorrow. Now, our wooden spoon. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our egg in our mixing bowl. Now, you need to switch this on because you need to measure off. You need 250 grams or 3 cups of icing sugar. Do the same. Perfect. Now what we want to do is we want to add just a teaspoon of lemon juice or orange juice or water. So just like that, hold it over your hand so that if the pips come in there, that is enough. See, there's the pips. Squeeze hard, squeeze hard. Yeah, there we go, a little bit more. We only need a teaspoon. So if you don't have lemons or oranges, just use a teaspoon of water. Now, what we have to do here is we have to beat this, but first gently mix. We have to beat it, beat it, beat it until it becomes quite stiff. Okay, so just mix it together. Try not to mess too much because this is a messy job. And once it's all mixed together and you find that you need more liquid, don't add any more liquid just yet because we're still going to, and this is optional, we're going to still add a little bit of food color. You see how that is coming together slowly as a paste almost. Okay. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Okay guys, so we've got some of this now. Right? Okay, so I still have my cup. There's a little bit of egg white at the bottom, but that's fine. Now I'm going to show you how to make a homemade piping bag. So what we're going to do, this is the side that's open, right? We're going to take the left hand, pull it flat, there it is. Take the left hand and fold it over to that side. Basically like this, okay? I'll just show you with a cookie so you can see what we've done. Now, where this point is over here, we want to go from this point to here. And this is the part that we cut.
Where? Here.
That bit we throw away. And over here, we have a piping bag.
It's here, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that, I'm going to put that in my mug. I'm going to fold it over. And then I can put my icing in here. Now, you take it like this between your thumb and your index finger, lift it up and turn it with your other hand, but make sure there's no air in there, okay? Now, if you like, you can put an elastic band around here or even a peg. Okay, so now in order to ice, we have to snip off the top. Yes. So now we can ice our cookies. Guys, I hope you had as much fun as we did. I hope you learned something about making cookies. This is now not the most nutritious thing, so you can't be baking cookies every single day. We are going to make some fantastic other yummy foods next time. Hope you join us. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so now. Give us a like. Enjoy the activities that come together with the recipe and enjoy the rest of your evening. See you soon. Bye.